coming towards about the last week of the month to go ahead and finish the month strong and keep the momentum flowing. And today's topic is going to be a good one. We're talking about why does fear control us and how to go ahead and let some of that go. Because at the end of the day, fear stands for two things: face everything and rise, or false evidence appearing real. And I've realized that most of the time, fear is nothing but just false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. We create a lot of it. So let's go ahead and get into it today, fam. And when I started to learn how to really handle that, things began to change. So what's everybody grateful for coming into the day? Grateful to be alive. Grateful for another sunshine, beautiful atmosphere, another started. So let's get into it. Today's topic: why does fear control us? What is one of the biggest pieces of fear that ends up holding most of us back? And here it is. It's fear of what other people think. Right? One of the greatest mentors, Bob Proctor, even Mr. Sean Murphy, they've talked about how addiction to other people's approval is one of the biggest inhibitors of most entrepreneurs, because a lot of us, it's easy to go ahead and let family's opinions, maybe some of our best friends, maybe even some of our coworkers at work, tell us that it's not going to be able to happen. You know, along the course of my journey, especially at the beginning, even now, still happens, but even at the beginning, a lot of my closest friends, nobody could see what I saw. Here I am talking about being able to travel, being able to give back, being able to grow ourselves physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, all these different ways. And people are like, there's nobody around us really doing anything like that. Why are you going to be able to stick out and be the black sheep? And that's the fact of the matter when it comes to entrepreneurship, is most of the time, there's only 5% of people that see what we see, that are ready to expand, that are ready to do something more. 95% of people, it's written in Robert Kiyosaki, 95% of people are used to trading time for money. But only 5% as business owners and investors are used to trading money for money, used to go ahead and building and leveraging teamwork right here. You know, there's never anything wrong with a job, but the beautiful part about 2026 is we can have multiple streams of income right here from our phone. And the problem that I realized at the beginning, I was worried about a lot of people's opinions until I finally realized. When you get around the one percenters, and I started going to an event and I started really listening to audios, I started diving deep into Think and Grow Rich. People's opinions don't really matter. In fact, anybody that's on social media, anybody that's walking by that just went on a bike ride, everybody has life. People are going through their own things inside of their own head. So they're not really worried about what's going on with us. And the moment I started to see that, I started to go ahead and let go of a lot of fear that was holding me captive, fear of even analysis paralysis. So the moment that we start to just take the step and see it's not as scary as we might think. And here's what started to happen. At the beginning of my social media journey, I didn't want to put out my face, so I took pictures of online line quotes. You know what? Let me go ahead and let me start to brand myself and make some of the things that I'm some of the things that I'm bringing come out. And here's messages about what I post. But if I was with somebody, it was absolutely worth it. And that's one of the coolest parts of. So all of us, we have the joy to be the light. In a world with so much darkness going on right now, we can literally be the light in the darkness. And just like bugs are all attracted to the light. Most people are attracted to the light. And this is why you see stories like Jesus, stories like Gandhi, stories like Rosa Parks, those that were willing to stand up against all the other odds. And they had a clear vision for what they saw for themselves and what they saw for their people, being able to be of service. This is where it all starts. It starts with a few and it leads to the many. And before you know it, we've created an empire full of amazing souls, all different talents, all different walks of life, all different skill sets. And this is why they say teamwork makes the dream work. We go fast by ourselves, but we go far with a family. So I love you, fam. Anything you guys need, we got your back. We've got a powerful month coming up ahead and into the summer to keep this momentum rolling. As always, nobody told you today. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. Let's continue the growth. And remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here Go ahead. It's game time. Let's get to work.